point, I'd like to acknowledge a Bay Area legend, DJ Fuse of Digital Underground. As part of my affirmative action plan, I'm trying to give white DJs a chance. People like Fuse have played in hip-hop's minor leagues for years so that Eminem could be in the majors. I'm just fucking with you, Fuse. This is not the minor leagues. Fuse brought sound effects too. We have tons of them. We do this all the time. Fuse, give me a sound effect. Yes, that's I don't know what the fuck that is. What else you got, Fuse? Give him a minute. This motherfucker's surfing the web during the show. This is money well spent. He's probably uploading this show right now to YouTube so he can see what's bullshit? Oh no, there's a heckler in the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, please be calm. So anyway, this is like some rock star shit, and I see security is, I don't know what security is doing. There's a lot of hubbub around. Don't fuck with the man in the yellow shirt. What's up, security? One of them was wearing shorts. That's very intimidating. Should throw some karate slippers on. That'll show him. Do you know who you're fucking with? I do shit like that. I go to Chinatown and wear karate slippers just to intimidate motherfuckers. I don't do that. That would be funny though if I was sneaking up on people in Chinatown. Well, you got them on too, nigga. Of course, we all remember that's the theme to Enter the Dragon. Don't drive through Chinatown and blast that on your stereo. They'll think you're racist. Hey man, I'm just a movie buff. I kid the Chinese because I was recently in China, not Chinatown. I was actually in China searching for investments. Dave Chappelle is trying to diversify his career because I've learned how flimsy shit can be. And I did make an investment. I bought a house just outside of Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen, $450,000 American dollars. It is a 18-room mansion. Thank you. It's made entirely out of Legos. Everyone just relax. It's Chinese building material. Live in a house of poisonous toys. As a matter of fact, I got the building parts from a Chinese toy store. It's communist. It's called Toys for All of Us. All right, I made that part up. But when I was in China, I had a chance to see the Great Wall, and I know that there are a lot of Chinese American audience members, and I want to say congratulations to you. It's a fucking phenomenal wall. It's probably the greatest wall I have ever seen. It's amazing. I didn't know that Chinese people in ancient China had Mexicans. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I did just say that. But don't misunderstand me. Because I would never take that accomplishment away from the Chinese. I know the Chinese built the Great Wall of China to keep Mexicans out of China, which is a very advanced idea that America didn't think to do till 2003. I wonder how that wall is coming. Okay, I say things like this, but you guys understand I'm joking, which is a good thing. And one time that I was doing a show, this is some real Bay Area shit. I was doing a show, and there was a couple in the audience. The wife was obviously Asian. And the husband, his lineage was more mysterious. He could have been from Mexico, or maybe he was from Bangladesh. I didn't know what this guy was from. Now, I'm a tactful person sometimes, but in this particular instance, I wasn't tactful. I actually asked him. I said, so hey, where are you guys from anyway? And the wife was offended. Maybe rightfully so. She looks at me and she goes, well, I am from Berkeley. If you are asking my ethnicity, I am Chinese. And the husband says, he's like, I'm Mexican, bro. Okay, and then I'm just joking around. Now, it's not the best joke, but all I could think of in a second, I said, oh, wow. I said, man, you guys are going to give birth to the hardest working baby that's ever lived. Obviously, I'm joking. That's obviously a joke, right? Everybody knows that babies don't work in America. Folks, I'm just trying these jokes out. I'm writing the jokes for the Republican Party. I'm just joking around again. I'm not even political.
Oh my God.
So I don't know if you guys heard about it. I had a little nasty spill in a show in Miami a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was terrible. Fucking terrible. And I was heckled by all Native Americans. And the people were camera phoning me, so I had like a Kramer moment. It was really fucked up. Yeah, if such thing was possible for a black comedian, that actually happened to me. I had a Kramer moment. And I have mixed feelings about what happened to Kramer. I don't want to bring that up again because, you know, I'm a black dude. So obviously I was fucking furious when Kramer said what he said. But I'm also a comedian. The comedian in me was just like, phew, this nigga's having a tough set. Hang in there, Kramer. Don't let him break you. You know, I can relate to that. Everyone has a bad show. I had one a couple weeks ago. It's just part of my business. We all have bad shows. But rarely do you have a show that's so bad that you have to meet with Jesse Jackson within a week afterwards. That's a really bad show. It's the worst show since Siegfried and Roy got mauled by their own tiger. And in a way, isn't that why we all go to the tiger show? You don't go thinking that the guy's going to be safe with tigers. You go thinking in the back of your mind, this motherfucker might get bit. And I'd like to see that for $35. Very rarely do you see a hilarious tiger maul. Of course, in one career, you might see one person get mauled by a tiger and be able to make a joke about that, which it isn't funny. My lifetime, there's been two. There was one at the zoo in San Francisco. Which is why San Francisco is such a weird city. This is the only city that the person will get mauled by a tiger at the zoo, which is fucking horrific. And the entire city blames the victim. He was teasing that tiger. So the fuck what? The tiger is not supposed to jump out of this hole under any circumstances. That shouldn't, has to be one of the worst mismanagement stories I've ever heard at any zoo. You shouldn't expect to be killed by an animal, no matter what kind of funny faces or popcorn and shit they were throwing at him. The tiger fucking killed two people. I watched the whole thing in the news. They were like, well, the San Francisco police were called, which is another crazy thing. I just can't imagine calling the police. Hello, tiger, help! And they said that the police said that they fired a warning shot. Just kill that motherfucker. He's bad. This tiger is bad. actors not rehearsing. The news said that the tiger chased one of his victims 300 yards. God damn. 300 yards. That's 3 football fields. You know how fast you have to run to outrun a tiger for 300 yards? That is fucking amazing. Probably woke up in the hospital with an NFL recruiter standing over his bed. You did good, son. Damn good. I know this is a bad time, but I'm with the Cincinnati Bengals. And you have the right stuff. That's what he wants to hear. America has an African president. It's fucking... I never thought that would happen to me. And they captured Osama bin Laden. So we can all just, it's over. Everything's back to normal.
He's gone.
So I'll just act like none of that shit ever happened. Not only did they capture Osama bin Laden, they shot him dead and threw that motherfucker in the bottom of the sea like Megatron. Like they left room for a sequel. Maybe Osama will come back. I am pessimist prime, motherfucker. I don't believe any of this shit. Guy could be coming back any minute. Nobody, I need some proof. What happened to Osama bin Laden? Where's the body? We threw it in the bottom of the ocean. Done with it. What a shitty hiding place he had. He had an apartment in Kabul. All this time we were looking in caves. Turns out he had a 3-bedroom. We busted in on that motherfucker. He was cooking eggs. America breathes. He was looking out the window. He wasn't even thinking about the World Trade Center. He was just thinking about how wild life can be and just moving on with his life. Oh, yes. Motherfucking Facebook page was still open. What a wild life it's been. Shot that motherfucker. Freeze America! Oh no! Blah! You see it like a movie. It's him falling back in slow motion. Hot sauce falls out of his hands. Take him to the bottom of the ocean. It's a fucking weird world. It's a weird world we live in. And the president's black. It was weird because I was watching the Cosby Show. And it was the one where Rudy got a dog. And then I realized I was watching CNN and it was Barack and the... Not Rudy at all. I rarely come out, but tonight I came out because one time I did this show, this very show, and they gave me a birthday cake on the stage. I'm not really into birthdays, but man, it was one of the nicest things, and I really appreciated it, and I didn't forget it, and I get to work with dudes like Chris Tucker and Kat that I never get to see. And I rarely get to see them. It's my own fault. I live in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what you just said, but you sounded serious about that shit. And whoever's sitting near him, watch that motherfucker. That sounded like the Malcolm X, get your hands out of my pocket type shit. They even put the spotlight on him. Alaikum salam to the Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak to the Muslims. I didn't know there were so many Muslims here. Everyone relax. I mean, look, we all know it. We we all know that America, unfortunately, has a racial hot seat. And right now, that hot seat happens to be occupied by, unfortunately, Arabs and I dare say Mexicans. And we, the black people, would like to thank you for your sacrifice and your struggle. And as we take this long-deserved break, but we do feel for you. Because we as black people know all about racial profiling, but, you know, at least we can leave our backpack someplace. If you're Arab and leave your backpack somewhere, they will send a robot to blow your shit up. That's fucking amazing. It's a whole new level. And Latinos are, oh my God, the stuff they're doing, I'm so sorry to hear about it, everybody. It's not even easy for white people anymore. That's when you know that this motherfucker's imploding. Like, you know, now that I live in the country, it's like I actually know poor white people, like farmers and shit. Just like they come around, you know, for a black dude from the city, whenever he sees a poor white person, it scares him. Like, have you ever seen like a real poor white guy? They just look like a zombie movie. He's all dusty and shit. It's attractive. We're all in it together. Told you I'm running out of shit to talk about. I'm working up for the finale. Now here comes my finale. Here's a question I had. Okay, do you guys get like drink service at this table, or can you like go to the bath? You can't even go to the bathroom, can you? This table's tough, isn't it? Just sitting on stage. It's fucking weird. Just having them sitting there, it's like fucking weird. I know you're somebody's friends though, right? Like you know somebody backstage, no? My wife don't even have a good seat. What the fuck is wrong with this place? My wife is somewhere out there. These motherfuckers are sitting right up on the stage. I'm totally joking. I don't mind you being there. It does make me a little nervous, but I'm assuming that someone with the yellow shirt patted you down. Pull off some karate slippers on him. You know the worst part about bombing in Miami is my kids were there. And, you know, I got mad. I don't know what I said, but, you know, it must have been crazy because my kids was young and my wife was mad and shit. I got in the car. I was so furious. I was acting like I was asleep, so I didn't have to talk to anybody. And I heard my son say to my wife in the back seat, he said, "Mom, what is pussy?" So I know I must have said something crazy. So I knew my wife was mad. I just kept like I was sleeping. She said, "Son, pussy is what keeps this family together." Drove off into the night. I love you, San Jose. I thank you. It's good to see you again. Good night.
Solomon, black man, election manager, Ambazonian with the vote. Election don't come. Yes, as we the vote we go. For true, they say they will be no. Now there we go. By election to heaven. All my with the photo, many don't win the vote. For the sake of the gospel, brother, we go vote you. Say I don't win the vote. Yes. Now God don't give me the photo, brother. My enemies they will shame. Look, you don't lost the vote you. Say I don't win the vote. Yes. Now God don't give me the photo, brother. My enemies they will shame. High five to the president of Amazonia. Thank you, Lord. To the generals on the ground floor. High five to them all for your faithfulness. From north to south, the Amazonian population. I say high five. You have win the vote. I welcome you all, Amazonia. God bless you.